One morning, welcome to a new week. It has been pouring with rain overnight. It's a bit of a cracker of a weekend, but overnight it just went a bit crazy. But it's a new week, so I hope you had a fantastic weekend. Today, we're actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm not actually going to make, well, I am going to make a coffee, but the video is not going to be about making a coffee. It's actually going to be about my new Tamper, which I actually spoke about last week. And so this arrived, I've been waiting on this a little while, but this arrived during last week. And so today I'm going to show you how to use it, but two, how to adjust it. This is an adjustable one, so you get it right every time. So we're going to do that today. Just on this one, when you go online, if you have a look on Amazon and a whole heap of places, alternative brewing, you can find them around $60, $70. I actually got this one for $25. I thought, wow, looks exactly the same as the others. But I will notice, and you may be able to see it here, it's got a little ding, came with a little ding, so maybe that's why it's only 25 bucks. But that's okay, I'm not going to be that perfect about it. But that's my adjustable one. So we're going to do that. So let's just grab some beans, and I'll show you how we're going to adjust this to get it right. So we're trying to get consistency. Now I'm still learning how to get consistency. So let's do this. All right. So I'll try and do this all under the camera so you can see it. So generally, I mean, this is how your beans come out in definitely, different ways. So we're just going to give it a little tap down. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting on the rubber mat that I'm trying to get, but we're going to tap down. Now there's two sides to this. This is the tamp side, but this is the distribution side. So we're going to use that first. So what we want to do, whack it on the top, spin it round. What we're trying to do this time is get all the coffee distributed nice and evenly. Now if we have actually a bit of a look at this, hopefully it picks up on the camera. You can see there's little places where it's not quite distributed, like a bit of loose coffee. So that tells me that this is probably, I need to adjust the distribution side a little bit to actually get it down a bit lower. Just so it's sitting, I don't want too low, but just so it's sitting there. But doing this, yeah, you can see it's still there. But I'm not going to worry about that today because I want to show you how to set this side. But you can adjust that side too. So, really easy way to do this. What you can do, grab your coffee when it's in the thing, go over to your machine, put it on the group head like you normally would, and tighten it up to where you would normally tighten it. Don't run the coffee through. Come back, and what you'll see, hopefully this picks up on the camera, you'll see an imprint in the coffee from the group head. And so what we do when we use the other side, if I put this in now, because it's not adjusted, it's not touching the coffee, so you can actually still see the imprint. So loosen it off and then take the end bit, and I'm going to give it a couple of turns, maybe not even one turn. I'm going to go little by little, and then I'm going to put it back down again. I think it touched the coffee then. Okay, so it's basically removed. It's still a small little imprint there, so I'm going to go maybe just another half turn again, or not even that, just a real small turn. And what I'm feeling for is it not just touching the coffee, because yeah, it's touching the coffee there now, but what I want to do is also compress it slightly, maybe 1 to 2 mil. So now I know that my imprint has disappeared. If you see there, the imprint that the group head made has disappeared. So I know this is now touching the top of the coffee. So I'm just going to go maybe a quarter of a turn more. And when I put it down, I'll feel it touch the coffee. Yeah, not quite, a little bit more. Yeah, and then I felt it. What I felt was that you felt it hit the coffee and then compress it slightly. And so now that's adjusted. Now if you want to, you can measure that so you know what it is. But now that's adjusted. So every time I do it, run the distribution side, turn it over, And this is quite heavy. When you feel this, this is not light. This has got quite a bit of weight about it. If you threw it at someone, it'd actually really hurt. But I know that I'm going to tamp it exactly the same way every time. So that is a cool little tool, and one that I recommend if you're doing this and you're trying to get consistency. Once you have it set up and once you have it adjusted, it's actually going to give you a nice consistent tamp every time you do it, and the weight on it's good. It's going to sit on the edge there. So there you go, a little tool for today. Not really a coffee, but a little tool. So as I always say, life's too short to drink bad coffee. So get yourself a good coffee today, whatever you plan on doing in this sort of rainy day. Have a look at some of these things. There's some really cool tools around. This is one of them. And I will catch you tomorrow, and I'll make a coffee tomorrow. See ya. Bye.